Some people are just impossible, right? Ever felt like you're speaking a different language than your boss, your partner, or even your best friend? Thomas Erikson, author of the global bestseller Surrounded by Idiots, famously said, "If you don't understand how someone else is communicating, it's not because they're an idiot. It's because you don't understand their language." And here's the kicker. What if I told you that you probably are surrounded by idiots, but not in the way you think? What if understanding just 4 simple color types could instantly unlock better communication, less stress, and more success in every part of your life? Well, what if I told you there's a simple, powerful framework that can explain all this? Now, we're going to dive into Thomas Erikson's brilliant book, Surrounded by Idiots, and break down the 4 key personality types: red, yellow, green, and blue. You'll learn what each color means and how to spot it, how to effectively communicate with each type, specific actionable steps you can take today to transform your interactions, whether it's in the boardroom, the living room, or even just queuing for your coffee. Get ready to turn those communication frustrations into genuine connections. All right, let's jump straight into the heart of the book. Erikson uses a very intuitive system, colors. And no, this isn't some fluffy astrology. This is based on a well-established behavioral model. Let's meet our first type. Number 1, the dominant red: drive, action, and results. First up, we have the reds. Reds are driven, competitive, and natural leaders. They love challenges, hate wasting time, and are all about results. They're quick decision makers, often direct to the point of seeming blunt, and thrive under pressure. They don't typically waste time on small talk. They want to know the what and the how right away. Imagine you're in a meeting at work. The red person is the one who cuts through all the pleasantries, gets straight to the agenda, asks, "What's the bottom line?" or "What's the decision here?" They might even tap their pen impatiently if the discussion drags on too long. They want to move forward, achieve goals, and win. When dealing with a red, be brief, be brilliant, be gone. Get straight to the point, present solutions, not just problems, and focus on outcomes and efficiency. Avoid long, winding explanations. Here's the problem, here's my proposed solution, and here's the expected result. Number 2, the influencing yellow: enthusiasm, creativity, and social connection. Next, we have the yellows. Yellows are enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, and highly social. They love new ideas, thrive on attention, and are fantastic at motivating others. They're natural networkers and storytellers, always looking for exciting possibilities and connecting with people. They can sometimes be a bit disorganized or get easily distracted by new, shiny ideas. Think of that colleague who always has a new, exciting idea, loves brainstorming sessions, and can effortlessly charm anyone in the room. They might come into a meeting bursting with energy, telling a funny anecdote before getting to the point, and often see the big picture without getting bogged down in details. They inspire others with their vision and optimism. To communicate effectively with a yellow, be open to new ideas, show enthusiasm, and give them opportunities to shine. Focus on possibilities, collaboration, and how their ideas can benefit the group. Let them talk, listen to their stories, and acknowledge their creativity. That's a fantastic idea. How can we make it happen? Number 3, the stable green: loyalty, harmony, and support. Our third type is green. Greens are calm, patient, loyal, and incredibly supportive. They value harmony, stability, and strong relationships. They're excellent listeners, dependable team players, and often the glue that holds a group together. They prefer things to be predictable and can be resistant to sudden change. This is often the person in your team who quietly ensures everyone is getting along, offers a helping hand without being asked, and is always there to listen to your problems. In a conflict, they're the peacemaker, trying to find common ground. They might take their time making decisions because they want to ensure everyone is comfortable and all potential impacts are considered. When interacting with a green, build trust and rapport. Be patient, show genuine interest in their well-being, and emphasize how a decision will maintain harmony or benefit the team. Give them time to adjust to new ideas and assure them of stability. How do you feel about this? We want to make sure everyone is comfortable with the plan. So we've seen the doers, the inspirers, and the harmonizers. Now for those who love the nitty-gritty details. Number 4, the analytical blue, logic, accuracy, and detail. Finally, we have the blues. Blues are analytical, logical, detail-oriented, and highly accurate. They love facts, data, and processes. They're careful, methodical, and committed to doing things correctly. They can sometimes appear reserved or even critical because they are always looking for flaws or ways to improve. This is the person at work who will meticulously review every document, spot the tiny error no one else noticed, and ask detailed questions about the methodology. They thrive on facts and data. If you present an idea, they'll want to see the research, the statistics, and the step-by-step plan. They value quality and precision above all else. To communicate with a blue, provide detailed information, present facts and data, and be prepared to answer logical questions. Avoid generalizations or emotional appeals. Give them ample time to analyze information and respect their need for accuracy. So, now you've met the 4 colors. But the real magic happens when you understand how they interact and how you can adapt. The real power of Erikson's color framework isn't about putting people in boxes. It's about learning how to connect better. Think about it. You're a bright, enthusiastic yellow, full of ideas. You walk into your boss's office, a serious, result-driven red. If you start with, "So this weekend I was thinking," you've already lost them. But if you walk in and say, "Boss, I've got a plan that can boost our Q3 revenue by 15%. Just need 5 minutes to walk you through the key numbers." Boom. Straight to the point, you match their energy, respect their time, and instantly earn attention. That's the genius here. Adapt your tone to the person, not just your message. Before your next big chat, pause for 5 seconds. Ask yourself, what color is this person? Red, be quick, focus on results. Yellow, be lively, talk dreams and ideas. Green, be kind, keep the peace. Blue, be clear, give facts and details. Just by matching their communication color, you turn awkward talks into effective ones. Now, flip it. What's your color? If you're a green, you care deeply about harmony, but sometimes you avoid conflict. If you're a red, you chase results, but might forget feelings. If you're a yellow, you inspire others, but sometimes skip the details. If you're a blue, you're precise, but can get stuck in analysis. Knowing your color is like having a mirror for your behavior. You can tweak your style in real time. Conflicts aren't really problems. They're just color clashes. A blue wants more data, a red wants quick action, a yellow wants freedom to think, a green wants everyone to get along. Example. A blue says, "We need to check every number first." A red snaps, "We don't have time for that." If they understand each other's colors, the red can say, "I get it, details matter. Let's act now and review the data together after." Problem solved. Both feel respected. Surrounded by Idiots isn't really about idiots. It's about languages of behavior. Once you learn to speak those languages, everything changes. Your work, your relationships, your leadership. Nobody's difficult. They're just different. And the moment you adapt your color to match theirs, you stop clashing and start connecting. That's not just communication. That's emotional intelligence in action.